Sister Hafsa, read the first sentence and give the proper vowel signs. Kasarat tiflu al-kalama. Huh? See now, can you see kasara? Tiflu, the child broke. Broke what? You can see, you can ask a question and you get an answer. So, kasara is your verb and at-tiflu, marfu, is your file, and then mafulun bihi has to be mansub. Are you with me? See, now you will vowelize it properly. Kalama. Kasarat tiflu al-kalama. Sister Sumayya? Mindila. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Gasalat aminatu al-mindila. So where is the file? Aminatu. Because in this, we are specifying, putting one line under file and two lines under mafulun bihi. But gasala is your fi'l, taw, tanisi, and then aminatu is your file, and mindila is your mafulun bihi. Sister Naima, akala, Usama, Usama tu, file, and then inaba, inaba, grape. So inaba is your mafulun bihi, Usama tu is your file. So you can put one line under Usama and two lines under inaba. Wa akalat, and what is the next word? Zawjatu hu. Zawjatu hu. What kind of a compound is this? Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So first, zawjatu is the file, wa huwa mudaf, and hu mudaf ilayh. Got the idea? And is there a mafulun bihi? What is the mafulun bihi? Al-mawza. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Sister Sukhaina? Sharibatil bakaratu al-ma'a. Now why do you say sharibatil? Because there are two sukuns. Brothers and sisters, look at this. It comes in the lesson later on. Shariba ta. And then al bakara tu. Are you with me? Sharibat al bakara tu. Now because this is Hamzatul Wasal, I cannot pronounce it. Because there is something in front of it. There is a word in front of it. Now here is a sukoon and lam has a sukoon. So there are two sukoons. And you cannot pronounce them. Two sukoons cannot be pronounced. We call it iltikai sakinaini, meeting of two sukoons. Now in order to pronounce them, the first sukoon will always get a kasra. Temporary. Now pronounce. Sharibatil. Then you can, from T you can go to Al. Now you can pronounce them, brother. Are you with me? So that is what it is. Now in Quran this comes, and those who do not know language, they will never know why kasra came. And we know that this kasra is not original. It is a temporary thing. It was used to pronounce the word properly. Are you with me? So taw tanis is still there. Now when they give you kasra, they don't put sukoon in the Quran. So you will read Sharibatil Bakratu and you will have no idea what is this Sharibati. You have no idea. But with the knowledge of language, you know that it is temporary. That is taw tanisi with a sukoon. And we give it a kasra so that we can now join two words together. Sister Arifa? Very nice sentence. Hafiza Hamzatul Qur'ana. Where is the file? Sister Arifa? Hamzatu. Oh, what is this Al-Qur'ana doing here? Mafulun bihi. Because ask a question now. Hafiza Hamzatu. Hamza memorized. Memorize what? You get the answer. Al-Qur'ana. And that is your mafulun bihi. Now I am only doing this for you to understand that there is a way of finding mafulun bihi. But you will become so strong that you will be able to identify it without any difficulty, brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, Sister Aisha, Darabat Fatimatu bintaha mashallah, mashallah. See, bintaha is a compound. How many words are there? What is the compound? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? How will you analyze it now? Sister Aisha, Daraba, fi'al, ta'u tanisi. Where is the file? Minatu, where is mafulun bihi? Binta. Wahuwa, mudaf, and ha, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? MashaAllah, that is excellent. So here, darabat came. Properly darabat came. There is no need to give kasra because the next word doesn't start with sukun. But if it was al, then we would have put a kasra there, in darabati. Okay. Inshallah, more example will come. Sister Maimuna? MashaAllah. Where is the fi'al? Qatala. Where is the fa'il? And where is the mafulun bihi? And bil hajri? Jar majrur. Khalas. MashaAllah. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is a very funny thing. I always tell in the class, from now onwards, see how many snakes are being killed in the book. Okay, you will count, now. This is snake number 1. What is it, brother? Keep your count, We had a young fellow last time in our class, Brother Kazim. He got a nickname, Kazim Dynamite, because he was very brilliant. He was only 12-year-old, but mashallah, he was very brilliant. And he did book through all the things. His parents took him out of the school for 1 year, and he completed the course. Now he's back to his normal schooling. But he was very, very sharp. So he used to keep count. I said, Kazim, how many snakes are now? So here it is our first snake, brother. Sister Nasreen, Samia Bilalun, that is your file. Al-Azana wa zahaba ila al-masjidi. MashaAllah. Now we are going to figure out here. Samia, fi'al. Bilalun is file. MashaAllah. And then what is wa? Ataf. And then fi'al. Where is the file? MashaAllah, it mustatir, and then you will say taqdiruhu huwa. And then we will say in Arabic, yadullu ala, I will write down. Yadullu ala. Do not be, gabrified with yadullu ala. Dalla yadullu, we are going to study this verb later on. Means it is pointing. Pointing to what? Zahaba. The file in Zahaba points to what? Bilal. So you will say, Yadullu ala Bilalin. What will you say? Yadullu ala Bilalin. Why Bilalin? Harf jar, ism majrur. Yadullu ala, I will write down here bi la lin. This is how we'll say. I'll repeat and we'll be repeating. Zahaba fi'al, fa'il, damirun, mustatirun. Taqdiruhu, huwa. Yadullu ala bilalin. And whatever the case is, inshallah. And then, ilal masjidi, jar majrur. Very good. Sister Mainaz. MashaAllah. Kataba. What is kataba? And al-mudarrisu? Fine. Ask a question. Mudarris wrote. Wrote what? And you get the answer. So ad-dar sa. It cannot be darsi. It cannot be darsu. It has to be dar sa. Mafulun bihi. Always, always mansub. Okay? Kataba al-mudarrisu darsa. Ala saburati. What is ala saburati? Jar majrur. Fine. Naam, Sister Nusrat. Yes. Saminati. Fine. Where is the verb? Where is the file? Al-Bakkalu, the greengrocer. Bakkalu, greengrocer. Fataha Bakkalu. Where is mafulun bihi? Ad-dukkana. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Fi asati isam majrur. And what is thaminati? Naat. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. At 8 o'clock. He opened the bakkal, the greengrocer opened the shop at 8 o'clock. Very good. Brother number 5. It is very beautiful exercise, but now it requires thinking. Now it requires more vocab from you. Okay? Akmil, complete al-jumla al-atiyata bi kalimatin munasibatin what the bitha bi shakli means, brothers and sisters, that you vowelize it. Okay? You vowel, put proper vowel signs on it, you know. Vowelize it properly, brother. Man fataha al-bab. Man fataha al-bab. You can also say man fataha al-kitab. Man fataha al-kitab. Anything you can say. Okay? You got the idea? Fine. Okay, now we come to Brother Hassan. Number 2. Gasalat, mashallah. Gasalat, ukhti, al-mindi, la, mashallah, mashallah. Gasalat, ukhti, al-mindi, la, mafulun bihi. So where is the verb? Gasala only. And then there is a ta'u tanisi. Where is the file? Ukhti is 2 words. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So where is the file? Ukhtu. Wa huwa mudaf. And ya mutakallim, mudaf. You got the idea? When you see mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, then you got to separate them and say the thing which is file. Are you with me, Sister Hafsa? Sister Sumayya? You understand, inshallah? Very good. Okay, brother? Other Abdul Samad? Rajulul hayyata bil asa. Stick, danda. Okay, brother and sister? Snack number 2. Are you counting? I should not remind you, you should count. Qatala rajulul hayyata bil asa. So what is the qatala? Fi'al, ar-rajulu fa'il, al-hayyata maf'ulun. Bil asa jar majrur. Brother Muhammad?
Shariba Yusufa al-qahwa.
Why will you say Yusufa? Shariba Yusufu. Why would you say fa? No, there's no reason. It has to be fu. Why fu? Why fu and not fi and not fa? Because it is a file. And file is always marfu. Marfu. File is always marfu. Remember, brothers and sisters, if you make a little error here and there, don't worry. Mafulun bihi will come later. Huh? But if we make a mistake, we are all human beings. Huh? We are learning. We are bound to make some mistakes. You should not be, you should not blame yourself. Just we learn from our mistakes and make ourselves more perfect. Very good, Sister Hafsa. Yes. Saburati, mashallah. This is easy. Katabal mudarrisu darsa. Now you see, if you read your lessons very well, all the answers will come to you. They will be on your fingertips if you read the lesson very well. Okay? Now number 6. Suada is a sister's name. Huh? So Sumayya, what will you say? Khubza. What is khubz? Bread. Okay. What will you say? Will she drink or will she eat the bread? Akala. What would you say now? It's a feminine. Akalat. What will you say? Akalat. Why would you say akalat? Because the file is muannas. Suad is akalat, suadu al-khubza. Suadul khubza. Got the idea? Translation? Suad ate the bread. Huh? Fine. Sister Fatima, do you think you can handle it? Qaratu, I read. Read what? Al-darsa, al-kitaba, al-Qur'ana, anything you want to say. Qaratu ad-darsa. I read the lesson. Qaratu al-Qur'ana. I read the Quran. Qaratu, I read. Read what? You need an answer. And that answer is your mafulun bihi. MashaAllah. Sister Naima. What will you say? Samayatu? Then you are asking yourself. Asamiyata. Asamiyata al-azana ya Hamza. How will you translate? Azan. See? So asamiyata. So sami'. Sami'. Where is the verb, brother? Sami'. With a sukoon. Remember, this is your verb. Sami'a ta. And then al-azan na. Sahih, brother and sister. Very good. Sister Sukhaina. Fatahat tajiru dukkana. MashaAllah, that was very good. Tajiru is your file. Dukkan is your mafulun bihi. Now, Sister Arifa. What did you say? Kharajat tullabu. So what is the verb? Kharaja. Where is the file? Tullabu. And then, firstly, what kind of a verb is this? It is lazim. Sister Arifa, it does not need mafulun. Try to ask a question. Kharaja tullabu. Tullabu went out. Asse, went out what? You don't get answer. So this is fair lazim. Intransitive. Okay? MashaAllah. اجعل كلا من الكلمات الآتية مفعول به واضبط آخرها. Okay? Brothers and sisters, اجعل, make. All the following words into maf'ulun bihi and vowelize it. The end of it. So you'll have to make a new sentence. Whose turn is now? Sister Aisha. Make a nice sentence in which you can use Quran as maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah. See, Qaratu al-Quran. So where is the verb, Sister Aisha? Qara. No, not tu. Tu is your file. Qara with sukun. Remember, it's not qara'a but qara. Are you with me? When you write down, where is the verb? Kara, with sukun. That is your verb. Okay, and what is tu? Fa'il. And then where is the maf'ulun bihi? Al-Qur'an. Are you with me, brother and sister? Qaratul Qur'ana. Translation, Sister Aisha? I read the Qur'an. See, now things are getting more interesting. You are using your maf'ulun bihi and understanding it, inshallah. Sister Maimuna, kahwatu. Sharibtu kahwata, mashallah. Sharibtu kahwata. Or you can say, Shariba Hamidun kahwata, whatever you want to say. But that was your sentence, absolutely correct. Where is the verb? Sharib. Only sharib with sukun. Okay, and tu is the fa'il. Sister Nasreen, tufahu. Yeah, what did you say? Akala at-tufaha. Translation? MashaAllah. See? Akala tufaha. He ate the apple. Akaltu, I ate. But when you say akala tufaha, he ate the apple. Where is the file? Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Khalas. Sister Mehraz. Fatahtu al-baba. I opened the door. Or you can say, you can change the file. Instead of we saying tu all the time, you can say Fatahat Aminatu al-baba. Or Fataha al-waladu al-baba. The boy opened the door. Something, you have a choice. But when you say Fatahtu al-baba, it's absolutely correct. Nusrat? You are asking, no, she's asking a question. Afahimta darsa? What is the translation? Did you understand the lesson? MashaAllah. Afahimta darsa? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Where is the fi'al? Fahim with sukun. Where is the fa'il? Ta. And where is maf'ulun bihi? Darsa. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Brother Hassan. Al-Kami? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ghasalat ummi al-Kamisa. Translation, brother?
My mother washed the shirt.
MashaAllah, beautiful. See, my mother washed the shirt. Where is the fi'al? Where is the verb? Ghasala. And what is the next thing? Ta'utanisi. Ta'utani. Where is the fa'il? Ummu. Ummi is two words. Ummi is compound. And what kind of a compound is this? Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So if we have to choose one of the word as a file. Okay? So what is the where is the file? Ummu. Wahuwa mudaf, and then ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. And al-kami sa maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I think we will take a short break. Brothers and sisters, we start now. Now we are learning another very, very important rule, brothers and sisters. So I will write down something on the board, brother? Okay. What did I say, brothers and sisters? At-talibu ذهب إلى الفصل. Translation? Classroom. What is the talibu, brothers and sisters? Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Jumla fi'liya is the khabar. Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu is the khabar. Fine. If I say at-talibu, mubtada, then what is zahaba? Fi'al. Where is the fa'il? Mustatir. Takdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala talib. It is pointing out to, indicating it to the talib. Now I say at-talibani. So what does it now means? Two students. At-talibani is now mubtada. Is it marfu? Yes. What is the sign of its marfu? Alif, mashallah. Why? Because it is dual. Okay. And then I have to put a proper verb. Are you with me? So, zahaba. Okay. Where is the verb? Zahaba. Where is the file? Alif, mashallah. Now I say to you, at-tullabu zahabu ilal fasli. What is at-tullabu? Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Jumla fi'liya. What is zahabu? Zahabu without waw is your fi'al. And where is the fa'il? Waw. See, this is your fi'al and this is your fa'il. I should not do this way. And then I keep the alif outside. Okay. By the way, what is this alif? Now I can explain you. What is noon? Nunu vikaya. What is this alif? Alifu vikaya. It protects the vaw. See, before we could not go in detail. Now this is alifu vikaya. It protects the verb. Okay? Vaw. Especially vaw. Okay, brother. At-tullabu. What is at-tullabu? Mubtada. Where is the news? Zahabu ilal fasli. So that is your jumla fi'liya coming as a khabar. Where is the verb? Zahabu. Without waw. And where is the fa'il? Al-waw. Now you see, when the mubtada starts, then you bring an appropriate word form to match the mubtada. Okay? Fine. Now we change it, brother. So I say to you, Zahaba Talibu ilal fasli. What kind of a sentence is this now? What kind of a sentence was this? Jumla ismiya. Now we start straight away jumla fi'liya. Where is the verb? Where is the file? Talibu. Now I have to say here Talibani. Two students are going. Now what kind of a verb I use? Shall I say Zahaba? Because there are two students? No, I will still say Zahaba. What happened if I said Zahaba Atalibani? If I say Zahaba, then there is a file in Alif, there is a file as a Alif, and there is a file here. How can you have two files? So we have to use a singular verb. Okay? Now we say at-tullabu. What kind of verb shall I use? What form of verb? Again zahaba. Okay? Many of you will be tempted to say zahabu at-tullabu. But you will be tempted. Because you say it's a jama, so I use jama. If you say zahabu at-tullabu, brothers and sisters, you got a file here and you got a file here. You can't have two files in a sentence. So what do we understand out of it? We understand out of it that if you start a new sentence, what did I say? you start a brand new sentence, and if the verb is in third person, what kind of a verb is in third person, brother? Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. These are third person. Okay? Okay, and all of them have a verb forms. Okay, zahaba, zahaba, zahabu, zahabat, zahabata, zahabna. Okay, but if you start a fresh sentence, and if the file is third person, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, okay, then the verb is always singular. Did you get it? See here. ذهب الطالب, ذهب طالبان, ذهب طلاب. The verb is singular. Only in the beginning of a new sentence. Huh? Same. Change it now. ذهب, ذهبت الطالبة. ذهبت الطالبتان. ذهبت الطالبات. Are you with me? Make it more nice. You want me to write it? Yes. I will write it. Huh? Okay. Okay, I will say here. ذهبت الطالبة. And then I will say ذهبت الطالبتان. Now mind you, you will have to say ذهبت الطالبة. Are you with me? ذهبت الطالبة. You know that, huh? You know that, huh? Okay. ذهبت الطالبات. Are you with me, brother? So what is the rule? That you start a new sentence, and if the file happens to be ghaib, in third person, then whether it is singular, dual or plural, you will use the verb in the first form, in the singular form. And then if you have to say more things about that file, then you will use an appropriate form. Okay? So here is, the student went to the class and sat. What did I say? The student went to the class and sat. Okay? I just have to now remove this, brother. ذهب الطالب إلى الفصل وجلس. Now you come to ذهب الطالبان إلى الفصل وجلس. Now you will use the proper verb. جلس. ذهب الطلاب إلى الفصل وجلسوا. Because now we have to use the proper verb form. وجلسوا. Now change that, brother. ذهبت. Maybe I should write down here, brothers and sisters, in order to make it very clear. ذهبت طالبة. Are you with me? ذهبت at-talibatani, and then I write down here, zahabat at-talibatu. Now, what will happen here, brother? Zahabat at-talibatu. Then I will say, wa jalasat. Jalasat. Now if I say, zahabat at-taliba tani wa jalasata. What will I say? Wa jalasata. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now you say, zahabat at-talibatu wa jalasna. Wa jalasna. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? This will happen, are you listening to me, brothers and sisters? This will happen only in third person. That's all. In a third person, when you start a new sentence, you will always start with a singular verb. Mudhakkar or muannas. That's it. Mudhakkar or muannas. Always. Huh? And then afterwards, when you continue, then you will use the proper form referring to the file before. Referring to the file before. See? Zahabat talibatu. So it's a singular. Huh? So you say jalasat. You will say jalasat. Okay? Now you say zahabat talibatani. And then now you will look at this and you say jalasata. Now you say zahabat singular, muannas. Zahabat at-talibatu. And then you will say wa. You will look at this and use the word jalasna. Let's go to muzakkar. Zahabat talibu wa jalasa. I look at this file and use the word. Zahabat talibani wa jalasa. Now jalasa refers to talibani. Zahabat tullabu wa jalasu. See, here singular and there the appropriate verb to match the file, which was before. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Sister Nasri? Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, it is easy to understand and it is easy to forget. Huh? And what will make you very strong? When you will write it. Huh? When you write it, it will make you strong. Warna, we understand and tomorrow we forget. Huh? But if you write it, inshallah, you will master it. One more time. It is only for third person. Whether it is muzakkar or muannas, when you start a new sentence, the first verb form is singular. Only when you start a new sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, here is number 7. Ta'ammal musalaini atiyaini. Okay? Ponder the following two examples. At-tullabu, see mubtada. What is tullabu? Mubtada. Now you got to have appropriate verb. Zahabu ilal mala'abi. Fine. Under. Change that to jumla failure. You will start with a zahabat, not zahabu. Zahabat tullabu. If you started with zahabu, you will end up with having two files. And you can't have that. Okay? Inshallah. Now, at-talibatu. What is it, brothers and sisters? At-talibatu. Zahabna. What is the talibatu? Mubtada. Zahabna. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now change it, brother, into Jumla failure. You will have to say, ذهبت الطالبات. ذهبت الطالبات. Did you understand the rule, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. It's not difficult. One more time I repeat. It is for third person. You will start with a singular verb. Fine.